It is no longer news that Capcut is not free anymore. All the good features that we used to enjoy for free have now become pro. It is either you are paying for it or you are not allowed to use at all. I will be showing you 5 smartphone video editing applications that you must consider before using Capcut. You can equally see this smartphone video editing application as an alternative to Capcut. We are starting with Spring. Spring is a smartphone video application that was created by Kinemaster. Those of you who are already familiar with Kinemaster, you know that the app is also sophisticated. Now, Kinemaster created Spring. Spring is now like a combination of Kinemaster and Capcut fused together. As you can see, the interface of Spring looks almost exactly like Capcut. Below here you find Edit, Template right here. You can see your inbox where you can log in your account, and then on the other hand you see where you can log in with your email, just the same way Capcut is, but this is Spring anyways. So if you click on Edit, somewhere here, that is where you click on Create. If you click on Create, here you can see one thing I need you to know, that 1 month of Spring is 2,200 naira. You can check that in your currency to know how much it costs, but it's not anywhere close to how much Capcut is charging now on their pro account package. So if you take that out, you can see that the workflow interface looks almost exactly like Capcut. So right here you have all of your spaces, you have your videos, then you have your images, and then if you come back to all, one thing I discovered with Spring that Capcut doesn't have is they have pixels right here embedded inside and Pixabay right here embedded inside of their website. That is to tell you that for those of you that like using B-rolls in your videos, you can just click here to download any B-roll straight into your workflow and be able to edit without leaving the application. So yeah, you have your overlay down. If you look at the tools down here, you have your overlay, you have your audio, you have your music match, you have text, you have auto captions, you have text to speech, you have stickers, you have effects, you have handwriting, recording, screen capture, project import, SRT import, asset store. Okay, so let me just go back and click on a project that I was already working on. Okay, so if you open your project, you can see that the workflow almost looks very nice, almost similar to what Capcut already has. So in Spring, you click here to add your clip, you click here for overlay, you can have your music match, your text, you have auto captions, you have text to speech, you have stickers, you have effects, you have handwriting, you can record your audio directly inside, you have a screen capture, your project import, SR import, asset store. Now you can click on your project here and you can have other tools. You can reduce your volume, you can pan and you can zoom, you can rotate, you can mirror, you can filter, you can adjust. You have AI style and you have magic remover, just the same way Capcut has. And you also have background, you have sound, you have AI voice, you have auto captions. For those of you that like to do faceless channels, auto captions can also help you. Then you also have if you come back and then you click on text right here, you have your text to speech. You have text to speech as well. So those of you that are into faceless YouTube channels, you can use text to speech to turn your script into voice overs. So if you finish working on your project, adding everything that you want to add and you want to export, you can just click over here on the top right corner right here. You click on that arrow and wait just a little bit. You can see that it's showing you 1080p. That is to tell you that you can export from Spring. You can export 4K videos on Spring, and as you can see, this is the free version. But if I click on save video down here, the video, it shows you the packages, but then if you look up over here on the top right corner, you can see where it says skip. Then if you click on skip, you can see that the video is already saving. So that is it with Spring. The next application we'll be looking at is Inshot. So Inshot have a video, photo, and collage editor. So you can edit your thumbnails in here. You can group your pictures together. This photo and collage is one thing that Capcut does not have. So if you click on your video here and you bring back your video inside, you can see that you have very amazing features down here. You have your canvas that you can select different formats down here, YouTube to TikTok to Facebook and all that. You have your audio, you have stickers, you have text, you have effects, you have picture in picture, that is overlays, you have pre-cut, you can split, you can delete, you can add volume, you can add background, you can speed, reduce, increase, you can add animations, you have AI cut, you can crop, you can switch, you can cut out. Now in this cutout, that is where I was able to remove the background of this video that you are seeing right here. So inside of this cutout right here, you have your green screen and you have your automatic background remover. So you have your opacity, you have your voice effect, you can duplicate, rotate, freeze, and reverse your clip. Now if you look here, you can see that the Inshot logo is showing somewhere right here. This is the free application that I'm using. Now you can click here and then it shows you free remove. You can see it right here, and you can see that somewhere behind here is showing AD. That's to show you an ad. So the moment you click right here, I do not want to click on it right now because we are voicing a video. So immediately you click on that, you're going to allow you to watch an advert. It will allow you to watch an advert, and then you can now click on export. You can see 1080p here. That is to tell you that even Inshot can allow you to export your video in 4K. The next application we'll be looking at is Kinemaster. And Kinemaster are also the creators of Spring, to tell you that Spring is a very effective application, as well as Kinemaster itself. Kinemaster's interface is very sophisticated. So you have to click over here to bring in your project, and then the project that you are working on, all of them appears here. I've only done one project so far, that's why you're seeing just this one. And then somewhere down the screen right here, you can see where it's showing your home, your mix, create, inbox, and then that's where you get to log in into your project. The beautiful thing about Kinemaster is that when you are working on your project, you have to turn your phone horizontally. Okay, before then you can actually see also that the monthly subscription for Kinemaster is only 5,600 naira, as opposed to Capcut that is around 17,900 naira. So Kinemaster's monthly subscription is also way cheaper than that of Capcut. So you can just go ahead and click on skip right here, and then it brings you into the project and your workflow. You can agree with me that Inshot looks so sophisticated. That is why I really like the interface. So you will have to turn your phone horizontally to be able to work on your project. So you have your beautiful screen here on the top left corner where you see your project looking big, and then somewhere at the extreme top left here you still have some of your tools here, and then right here at this beautiful circle right here you have your media, you have your audio. You can record your audio directly into the software, and then if you click at the middle right there, it pops in another dialog box where you can see auto captions, text to speech, music match, and then they are telling you that all of that is coming soon. That means all of these features are not ready yet, but then it is coming. Such an exciting news for us, and we're getting ready for all of that. And then if you click on layers here, it gives you another beautiful dialog box. You can see your media, effect, stickers, your handwriting, and then your text. So any of these, if you click on media, it opens your gallery where you can bring in some of your files and then be able to work on it. Also, Kinemaster, because they created pixels, they also almost have the same feature here where you can download b-roll files, footage from pixels and Pixabay right here without having to leave the application. So yeah, they also have a house here where you can equally get more asset. I'm telling you, Kinemaster is really sophisticated. So you have a lot of free assets and some of them are premium. You can download them. You have your magic overlays right down here. You have your 3Ds here that you can equally use. All of them. You have some green screen. You have your green screen right here. You have your intros. You can use some of these as your intros. You have your socials right here. If those of you that are creating cards for friends and family, you have your VFX right here. You have video assets and so on and so forth. Okay, so yeah, if you close that and then you come back to the interface, you have a lot of features to play around with. When you click on the video file that you are working on, you have your mixer. You can increase or reduce your speed. You can reverse the clip if you want to. You can pan and zoom. You can rotate. You can mirror. You can filter. You can adjust both the color grading and increase the color grading and all. You can clip some of the graphics. You have AI style. You have magic remover, which is what I already used to remove the background of this video that you are seeing right here. Then you have your in animation, your overall animation, out animation. You have a mixer where you can reduce the volume, increase the volume. You can split your screen to do a video grid. Those of you who know what video grids are, you can use split screen right here to do video grids. You can crop your videos. You can corner pin your video. You can transform your video. You can filter. You can adjust. You can blend in. If you have any video that you want to just have it appearing below your video or appearing faintly, you can just blend it in. You also have chroma key. Their chroma key is so amazing. You have your magic remover right there. You have your super resolution, your outline, your shadows, your glow, your volume envelope. You have equalizer, you have reverb, you have noise remover, you have AI voice, you have voice changer, you have auto captions. Basically everything that Capcut has and even more that Capcut does not have, Kinemaster have all of them. And as you can see, it is way cheaper than the subscription on Capcut. Now all of those effects are applied to the overlay of the video. You can see this yellow line down here, that is the overlay of the video. And now if you click on the main file itself, you equally see have almost all of those features to work. So both your overlay and your main timeline, that's it, assuming you grouped all your videos together, you will still have the same features. You still have the same control over your main videos as well as your overlay videos. And then if you decide to extract the audio, what you're seeing below here, it is the audio. So if you decide to extract the audio and you highlight the audio, you still have a whole bunch of controls over your video. So I'm telling you, Capcut is not so much of a match for Kinemaster. This app is amazing. You even have a mixer right here that you can tweak your audio with. You can increase it, reduce it, you can pan it left or pan it right. If you have your songs in the video and then you want to pan them left, right, or increase the volume or reduce the volume, it gives you a full control on your audio. So this is just the surface area, surface information, surface features of Kinemaster. There is a whole lot that you can do with Kinemaster. Another amazing app is Edit. Edit is from Meta, as you can see down here. This app was created by Facebook, Instagram guys. It is called Edit. As you can see, when you open the app, you already highlight your Instagram account, and all you need to do is to click right there, and then it takes you right inside. Edit, I see Edit to be like an application that was created to rival Capcut. As you all know, Capcut was created by ByteDance, the creators of TikTok. So Meta also created Edit and then linked Edit to Instagram. So Edit, on the other hand, equally have an interface that looks similar to that of Capcut. So when you click right there, you can see where you can add your stickers and then your reels and then your collection. So right here, it takes you directly into Capcut. Trending videos are right there that are trending on Instagram, because automatically it has logged in my Instagram account. So if you click right here, this is where it says you should create, right? And then the round button here allows Edit to access your camera and microphone, how you will use this, and then you can continue or you cancel that. So right here you are seeing all of your insight from your own videos on Instagram. So it shows you your insight here first hand, some of the features that Capcut is yet to have. So these are my videos on Instagram, and then I'm seeing their insights right here, so that I'll be able to pick from here and create more. So if you click on create right here, this box right here, this is where you tap to bring in your file. So first of all, you have to allow permission so that it will be able to pick your file. So assuming we pick this video right here and then we import it, all right, so you can just edit your video right here. If you look at the tools down here, you can see that it has audio, it has text, it has voice, you have captions, you have overlay, you have sound effects, you have cutout, and then you have stickers. So if you click on the video, it gives you separate type of control. So you have your split, you have your volume, your speed, your green screen, you have delete, you have adjust, you have your filters, you have effects, you have voice effects, you have extract audio, you have crop, you have mirror, you have replace, you have sleep, you have duplicate. So assuming you are done editing your video here in Edit, all you need to do is to click on export right there. Now exporting on Edit is absolutely free. There is no premium, nothing. But I don't think these videos are going to export in 4K, because if you look back right here, the only option you see down here is 2K. If you click on this 2K, there is no other option. It's only 2K you see here. The 4K is not available yet. And then you have your frame rate as 30. You can't go to 60, and then you can't go to 4K. So, well, I believe that you can still use edit to edit your video, and then you can get good quality. For those of you who are looking for things very simple and you don't want to spend your money, edit is completely free. The application works so nicely. If you edit your video here, they can come out perfectly nice. Last but not the least, we are looking at VN. So this is the front interface, like the home page of VN. When you open it, you can see your Instagram reels right here, Instagram stories, then your business, and then your YouTube videos, the ones that are trending, your Instagram post, your Instagram stories, and so on and so forth. So you can click here to see beat clips. You can click right here to see create. You can create template, you can create overlay, and then stories. Then to start, you click on new project. So you either select video based, music based, or you just say do not ask, and then you allow or, and then right here it opens directly into all of your video files. You can click here for stock footages, and then you can click right here for all your text. So let's go back. Let's assume we are editing a video, so we select a video right there, and then we click next. So when you open inside, VN interface is very interesting. You have your filters down. Looking down here, you have your filters, you have your trim, you have your video effect, you have your split, you have your picture, PIP track, and then you have your speed, your volume, your fade in, crop, rotate. You can mirror, you can flip, you can fit in or fit out, you can remove background, you can fold the edges of your clip, you can blur, you can reduce the opacity, you can zoom in and zoom out, you can extract audio, you can do auto captions. One of the beautiful features that everybody is looking for in application is auto caption. You have your mosaic, you have your magnifier, that zoom in and zoom out, you have your reverse, and then you can freeze. So if you look at the timeline right here, you have where to tap to add music is separate, where to tap to add subtitle is separate. They help you to segment everything so that you don't get to confuse yourself when you are working. The moment you look at the interface, you know where literally everything is. Though for me, I actually would have preferred the video track. I would have preferred the video track to be above here, and then the music, the subtitle, and then the sticker should be below the video. But well, they feel the video should be below and then the rest of the tracks should be up, which is still not bad at all. So yeah, you can do literally everything you want to do right here. And then if you are ready, and then you also have where it says directed by, input title down there. If you don't want that, you can delete it. As at work in Capcut, you have Capcut appearing at the end here. They just leave that space for you to put in whatever you want to put in. So for instance, for instance, you want to change your frame of your video to maybe TikTok or anything, just look above right here where it shows original. You can click this drop down arrow here, and then you can select either TikTok or Instagram or YouTube and Facebook and so on and so forth. It gives you a lot of room for you to choose whatever resolution that you want. And then if you click on the three buttons next here, it shows you to rename project, to share project, just the same way that Capcut have a share project where you can work with him, and then you can click here to also create. And this next option right here, if you click on it, it takes you to your project so that you can bring in something either from your default or imported, or maybe your memory card and so on and so forth. But it helps you to bring in new project. All right, so let's click on the project that we are already working on. So this arrow pointing upward in blue right here, if you click on that arrow, is actually going to export the video. And as you can see, when you see export settings right here, you can see showing 1080. That is to show you that VN equally export your video in 4K. You can do auto or manual. So when you select manual, it automatically brings you here. It shows you all the features. So all you need to do is just to drag to 1080.
Join the coolest community for
So another amazing feature that VN has is you can export only the audio of the file that you just finished editing by just selecting right here if you want only the audio to come out as MP3. So but if you do not want that, you can just deactivate it and then click manual. So you can come right here and select 1080 pixels, and then your FPS is going to be 30, and then average bit rate, if you want it to be right there, you can just leave it, and then you can hit export. And as you can see, you are exporting for free. Nobody's charging you a dime to export your work on VM. So those of you looking for free applications that can give you amazing features for free, VN is right here for you. Like this video, drop a comment in the comment section if it added value to you. Drop a question in the comment section if you have any.